People also doing it among such a big and such a distinguished people in the national level. So I'll start because there's very little time. So how does my Jaipur Beat thing started? I mean, I am very fond of watching movies, and it was during one of those sessions that I was watching a movie called Wake Up Sid. And if you all remember, in that movie, Ranbir Kapoor works in a company called Mumbai. So this is what you can see that this is what I just like the name. I like the way they were working. If you remember, when we used to take the camera, go out, click locally, and all those things, it was very, very exciting and very interesting. From there onwards, I decided that I would like to have something. That was a fictional company. That was definitely a fictional company, but we gave it a shake and we started. I've already told you, see what we basically want is basically a portal that covers and uncovers what has not been covered in the city. You will get a lot of information of a city, whether it's Bhopal, Delhi or whatever, in their national thing. But there is certain thing which are still not covered, and that is where we wanted Jaipur Beat to actually start. 2010 is what we started, long time back. Smartphones were not there. We had Blackberries, which were not very good with uploading and everything. Blackberry was not meant for that kind of purpose in any case. And this TUI was the only English newspaper at that time because DNA just started. And there was very little page 3 coverage that was happening during those days. So what we wanted was, digital news was still establishing itself. We wanted was to give that kind of feel, that kind of information to the audience so that they are not deprived of it coming from a city like Jaipur. I mean, big cities, Pune, Bangalore, Delhi, Mumbai was already working on those lines, but Jaipur was definitely missing on those things. And important line is that we did not started this whole thing only to make money. Yes, money is important, there's a cost involved, there's a lot of things required, but the concept is not dependent on making money only. So why Jaipur Beat? It presents city to other in a unique manner, it's very creative, I feel so, it's original. We research, we get information, we focus on infotainment. It's not a dry journalism, it's a simple infotainment that we talk about. We try and keep our content very entertaining, very light, and at times funny also. This is the logo. 8 December we were born. It started with just a Facebook page. Then we realized that it has a potential, so we opened jaipurbeat.com. Today there is a full-fledged website on jaipurbeat.com which is hosted. We're on Instagram, we're there on YouTube, there's a different platform that we are there. We target cross-generation and all age group. Initially when Jaipur Beat started, it was looking at only the youngsters. As we grew and experienced the whole thing, we could see that the audience has also grown. There's a age group people of 50s and 60s also which is following this page now. This is how it started. I mean, you can see, welcome to 8 December 2010. This is how we started. I was in the beginning doing it because there was not much of the team. So till mid 2011 we did it. I had no experience and I still have no experience in writing and journalism, but still I gave it a shot. And being a passionate photographer, the pictures were not a problem. I had been traveling in Rajasthan for quite a lot. Jaipur I love, so I had a lot of pictures of Jaipur also. And as I said, our original company is Pathfynder, and Pathfynder is also already into branding. So connecting the brands with Jaipur Beat was not a bigger problem because I was already doing a lot of work for them. Few blogs, like there was a chance of Batman movie getting shot in 2011 in this thing. It never happened, but we did cover it. That's Lassi Wala, if you see, 21st December 2010, we covered Lassi Wala and how, I mean, people can go and have Lassi there. The first blog that started was like this, Heartbeat of Jaipur. Then there was a couple that came from France and they were traveling to 20 countries. I came to know that they were staying in one of the hotels in Jaipur. So what happened was we finally went there, met them, took their interview. We even went inside their caravan, shot the picture of the caravan. This was something very, very exciting that we did. It has a very good response at that time because not anyone has attempted at that time something like this. And these people then they shared our link and we started to grow and was quite available at that time. Few of the blogs. Now this blog changed the way Jaipur Beat was operating till then. We did a blog called 25 Things That Prove That You Are a True Jaipurite. The blog went viral big time. The blog went viral, it was amongst the top 10 blog of WordPress on that particular day. Now I take a moment of pride in saying that because India, then Jaipur, and in that Jaipur, getting into the top 10 of a WordPress is a big deal. It's definitely a big deal. So this is what changed the way. It was a very funny blog. I can't take much time to talk about it. So you can go and read it. DNA covered this blog because it went viral and it was like big thing. And from there onwards, Jaipur Beat grew and became a very, very mature and responsible blog thereon. Few of the blogs, I mean, very interesting topic. Maniharam Rasta, why it is called. Then Rendezvous with Fashion. 7 gates of Jaipur that have a story to tell. Every gate, every name of the gate, there is a story behind it. Please go read, you will come to know why we do that. 50 cinema hall that will give you a rush of nostalgia. Then 12 things about the famous Jaipur food. I mean, we are pioneers in Jaipur food for people who cannot walk properly. We went there, talked to the doctor, did all the details, and we have researched it and put it there. Nostalgia. Jawaharlal again we did just now after renovation, we just finished that. Few of the designs, I will not take much. We did an interesting small video on 289 Foundation Day of Jaipur. Guides in Jaipur are totally connected. I mean, Shakran, we don't work. There's a war out there. And unfortunately, the new generation is only and only knowing what kites is and they fly kites. The names are dead. The names are totally dead. If you see Chopper Dara, Mangal Dara, Glass Dara, Chand Dara. So we did a small thing creative on letting the people know what these kites are actually called. It was an overwhelming success. It was very well received. Like Pyaj ki kachori, you go to Rawat, Aloo Tikki, omelette at Sanjay Omelette. So another thing which was local that we did. This was a doodle art that we did on Doodle World Doodle Day. Get away from Jaipur, so few of the creatives. Then we did a concept called I Love Jaipur, in which we did small thing for delicious dal ki pakodi, then for Kullal Lassi and Lassi Wala, for the unique names of Rastas in the whole city, then a yearly buzz around JLS. So this was I Love Jaipur, which is the regular campaign that we did. This was during 15th August. You see, these are actual colors of 3 different monuments in Jaipur, which were converted into a flag. We are funny. I mean, we think that we are quite witty at times, and sarcasm is very much alive. So we did Jaipur or Gaipur during the Gaushala controversy. What a cleaner city want? Wait for Gandhi Circle. I mean, if you see Gandhi Circle, they will only clean it before 2nd of October. They will not do it before that. So you want that to be clean? Wait for 2nd October. दोस्त ना रहा चौड़ा रास्ता चौड़ा ना रहा. Similarly, जयपुर में कितनी भी गर्मी हो, शंकर के सामने समोसे की लाइन हमेशा उतनी लंबी होती है. So these small things that we did and connected with that. Some CSR activities before the Sankrant, we actually did a complete creative where we educated people how they should fly kites and what precaution needs to be taken. We tied up with photos for the Heart Day and we did some information which helps in the heart. Brand association. Volkswagen Tiguan was launched at this gate, I mean the circle, Jawahar Circle, which was just done, and the complete campaign was planned around Jaipur Beat. We did all that with this. Few of the association, Max, Veer Das, and all. Then this concern happened, Basha and Mika, so we were the digital partner, we promoted them. Photographs was not a problem, I was always clicking, so few of the photographs that you will see that were clicked by us and used. We also did, those who were coming to our counter, they had this beautiful mug, we had this mug. We don't sell these mugs, they're generally there for prizes or contest or something. So we made this mug, beautiful mug, with few elements coming from Jaipur by the doodles. calendar. We did it in 16, we are planning to do again in 17. We are there on Instagram, we are there on YouTube. The road ahead, we don't want to go national. We are very, very clear that we will stick to Jaipur. I personally think there's still a lot to be done in Jaipur. I don't need to deviate. We don't need to deviate. We focus on what is our strength, and that is Jaipur. Annual tie-ups with the brand are required because money is needed. We need to have a proper association with PR agencies. We need to be dynamic and responsible. The world is changing. There's too much impatience there. Hence, as somebody was telling, we cannot pass an opinion on an instance. We can only cover it and place it. Let the audience draw its own opinion. We are no one to influence people. Continue to be a trendsetter as we are already. Be original. That's it.